Right, hello, my name's Harry, I'm from the Dark Artisan channel, I'm here with
Codex Phil. Hello.
10 points if you get the reference. So, we've just get off the back of a 1000 point Turner versus Blood Angel game, and it was long. There was a few things that came up during the game.
1,000 points and it was...
Yeah, it was like 4 hours long. Oh, by the way, say hello to Adam, everybody. Adam's joining us via Skype.
Via. I'm pretty sure it's via. But,
Via. Yeah. So yeah, we've just get off the back of 1000 point Blood Angel versus Tyranid battle. Battle rep's currently uploading, and there's a few questions raised, a few interesting things. One is, how do you play your objective cards? We normally have a house rule at our club where if you physically can't achieve it, such as like when I play Dark Eldar, I don't normally take Psychers. If you draw Harness the Warp card, or if you draw mysterious objective cards and you're not playing mysterious objectives and you've physically got no way of achieving it, do you discard it and take another one? That's where we normally play it. The situation came up though where I actually drew Harness the Warp. Earlier in the game, I could have gotten it because my librarian was alive, but Phil had already killed my librarian. So, can you discard it? Can you not? Phil agreed, and I drew another one which got me Ascendancy. I only had 2 mobile units, so I physically couldn't get it, but I could have gotten it earlier in the game. So does that mean that I don't discard that? Because I drew 2, we agreed not to discard. But yeah, that's a question for everybody. Phil, what do you think about it?
I think you shouldn't be able to discard it because it's like a tactical error, sort of way. Like it didn't go to plan. So that's my opinion, but I think Games Workshop need to address it and put it like what would happen, really. Like
I think in that situation, yeah, probably it's best to keep it. But I think like if Harness the Warp, if your army genuinely has no Psychers at the beginning of the game,
yeah, like if the generally you couldn't have gotten it at all throughout the entirety of the game, then obviously discard it. But if it's something like kill a super heavy vehicle, but they already killed it. Like, see, the point has a super heavy vehicle, and you've already killed that super heavy vehicle. It's not about previous turns. You could have achieved it. It's just a tactical error. Or if it was something like you had Harness the Warp. If you had Psycho still alive at the beginning of the game, and he's not alive at the time you get it, I think you should still have to keep it because tactical error. But I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I'm not being ignorant here. I think I lost the instructions.
It's downstairs.
For me night?
I think so. I think it's downstairs. No, it was on here. It was right here.
It was. I've moved it. Yeah, I'm currently trying to tidy the room up.
You have to just do it from that, huh?
I did have I'm not trying that. I did have shelves there. One of them's here. One of them's in my bedroom. Yeah.
Harry is going to be building his knight in this video. I am converting warriors into Nurgle demons using the Vargeist kit. Green stuff, some nice filers and things like that.
Found it.
Oh, he's found it.
Yeah. The wings are what I had spare. I bought the Vargeist to make some Dark Eldar grotesque. I was never going to use the wings, so...
And it's sort of a trade, because he's getting like 2 more grotesque, basically.
Yeah, Phil's going to give me 2 more Rat Ogres. So yeah. Anyway, Adam, what do you think about the whole situation with the objective cards that we've just discussed?
I would say definitely if you could never achieve it before at any point in the game, then you should discard it. But then I think if it's due to tactical mistakes, then yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to discard it.
So like in my situation where I got Harness the Warp, whereas I did have a librarian at the beginning of the game but didn't want to draw the card, so I can't discard it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yeah, I think we'll probably play that from now on.
Aye.
So anyway, Phil, what have you been building recently besides your Nurgle demons that you're making out of Tyranid warriors?
So been doing some Nurgle stuff really. I built about 20 plague bearers in 1 week. I'm happy about that. I've got about 9 Nurglings now. I've got 10 of them being painted by the Warforge. 10 Plague Bearers even being painted by the Warforge.
Yeah, shout out to Jacob as well. We'll link it to his channel in the description.
And so my Nurgles are coming along well. I think my next purchase, I really want to start getting some of my direct seals in. It's either direct seals or build up on some of the things I already have, which is more Plague Bearers and some Plague Drones. But I want these Nurgle demons because I'm going to bring Kurgath Plaguefather, which is the named Great Unclean One, which, if you bring a Great Unclean One, Demon Princes with the mark of Nurgle become heavy support choices as well. So that's pretty cool, and that's why I want to bring them. But I think my next purchase is probably going to be a Great Unclean One.
The Forge World one?
No, I'm thinking of just getting the Chaos Space Marine Nurgle Demon Prince and some wings and attaching it to him. But I'm unsure at the moment. And then I want to grab Epidemius because he's amazing and he boosts Plague Bearers very well. And I want a lot of Plague Bearers, so I mean that. I probably want to get some more Heralds as well, but yeah, it'll come on pretty well.
If anyone's actually seen the Forge World Great and Clean one, it is massive. When Sean ordered his Revenant and I ordered my Fire Raptor at the same time, Hannah ordered a Great and Clean one as well. So our total order was over $250. We basically combined it to get free postage. It came and it was just like a solid block of resin. It was ridiculous. So yeah. I'm currently building my Imperial Knight to go alongside my Blood Angels. I cut all the armor plating off and I spray that with the Army Painter Red Dragon spray. I sprayed all the other parts black on the sprue. I then held a silver can around about 18 inches away and just give it a very light mist coating, so it's like quite a dark silver now. Saves me a lot of chew painting it while it's built. I've also agreed to paint Josh's Knight just because.
No, why not?
Why not?
You're not painting my Knights.
Josh has been quite helpful, and I don't know whether I feel sorry for him. I've played him every single weekend for like 2 months straight. Like apart from one game that I had with Adam.
See that happened with me with playing Eldar armies for ages, and then I wanted to stop, and then people raged at us because I wouldn't play them just because I was angry at playing Eldar all the time. And it wasn't necessarily the list, which was like Wraith really all the time. It was more of the actual army Eldar. It's because we have 8 players, so it's very hard to get a variety at the moment. But
I don't class myself as an Eldar player. Not proper Eldar. Not proper Eldar. Although I did play a game today. Josh challenged me to pure Eldar only. It was interesting. But I won't be in a rush to do it again. It was okay, but yeah. So
I think it's healthy to switch up armies once in a while.
Oh yeah, I mean,
keep it fresh. So I think it's kind of good.
I totally agree. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I'd just get my Fire Raptor, and I really wanted to try it out. But Josh was like, "I don't really want to play Necrons. I'm waiting for the new Codex," and he plays Iron Hands as well. And he was getting a bit bored of them, and Marines against Marines is basically rolling 4s all the time. So we didn't really want to do that. So he took Eldar and Dark Eldar allies, but used my models. That was an interesting game. I think he quite enjoyed playing it, but it's not something he would jump to regularly. So yeah. Adam, what are you building at the minute?
I'm building up the Aquila Strong Point, 500 point fortification of Doom with D weapons and everything.
What? Are you scratch building this?
What?
Are you scratch building this?
No, I just got the model.
Oh, is it a terrain piece?
Yeah, it's a terrain piece, but it's like got rails and stuff.
It's like a building of some sort.
Fair enough.
And then I've just been building up my Eldar.
More Eldar. More Eldar.
To be fair, I just really got it for a Wraith Knight.
Yeah, that's exactly how my army started. I started with a Wraith Knight and jet bikes as allies. Go and check out the Eldar Showcase video, and I'll explain what happened. There's like two things in the Codex I don't have. I don't have a Night Spinner, and I don't have any Shining Spears. I don't have any Storm Guardians. Why would you take Storm Guardians when you've got Banshees and Warp Spiders and Scorpions and stuff? So yeah. If anyone doesn't know, Adam also plays Grey Knights and is it Word Bearers?
World Eaters.
World Eaters. And Angron is a tank, but I haven't played him yet. Pretty sure Dark Eldar could probably take him down like Adam.
Bring it.
And I play 4 armies, which is Tyranids, which is my main one, Nurgle, which I'm just starting. I've got Imperial Guard that I turned into Gene Circled because I'm anticipating a release of them, like the Harlequins, and I've just started Space Wolves.
Yeah, hopefully I should be getting my 5th army tomorrow.
5th.
Yeah.
Well, technically, how many armies have I got? I've got Blood Angels, Dark Eldar, and Eldar. Technically, Harlequins is now their own army, and then I've got the super secret
5.
army.
5.
I just want to point out though, in the middle of the bat rep, if you go and watch the 1,000 Pound Blood Angel Tyranid one, Adam came on Skype, so we just took the laptop on the side while we were playing and filming. And while we were packing away, somebody slipped up about what my super secret army was.
Wasn't me.
So Adam now knows what the army is. But he's going to be keeping it to himself, aren't you?
I was very disappointed.
You weren't.
It wasn't the army that I wanted.
What army did you want?
Sisters.
Now you've just told everybody I'm not doing sisters.
You asked.
Yeah, it's not Sisters of Battle, so that only eliminates one army.
I would totally do Sisters of Battle.
There's been...
In sort of the sex way, not the army way.
Yeah.
No, Sisters of Battle are actually pretty cool. I think I would totally do them.
Is it the... what's the one that Leland used on Mini Wargaming? The one where it gets D6 shots?
That's the Exorcist.
The Exorcist. Like, what is it? D6 strength 8 AP1 or something?
Yeah, it's good when you get like a high number on the D6, but if you don't, it's not going to really work very well. But the Exorcists are pretty cool. Definitely would get some.
I find that with the Hammer of Wraths for the Reaver jet bikes. Like, I charged once with 3, and obviously rolled 3d6 and got a 4.
Yeah.
And then other times that I rolled a 17 against Josh.
Aye. And then you have emulators, which are basically rhinos with...
Immolators.
Emulators, whatever. They're basically rhinos with...
like a game port thing.
Yeah.
The rhinos are like Razorback type of turrets on the top, but better, because you get like a twin-link heavy flamer. I think they are way better than rhinos.
They're basically female salamanders. Sisters are cool. I did have a couple of Seraphim like 15 years ago, and to be honest, I really enjoyed painting them.
I was disappointed. I found out that apparently there was like a bunch of codexes that were out that are no longer like out anymore because they were put into the Space Marine one, like the Black Templar one.
Yeah, we were watching a bat rep earlier, weren't we? And that was mentioned.
Yeah, I'm upset that there was actually a Black Templar one, and now we just don't have it, and that's cry-worthy. Upsetting, even.
Are you upset that you can't take a drop pod as fast attack?
I can.
How?
I don't do Space Marines, I do Space Wolves.
Adam,
Yeah.
Are you upset you can't take an empty drop pod as a fast attack choice?
You can. Grey Knights can.
Oh, so it's just Josh.
It's literally the Space Marine one, and that's it. Space Marine and Dark Angels, I think. I don't know whether Dark Angels could take them.
Actually, no. Wait, Grey Knights don't get drop pods.
They do?
No, we don't.
I'm sure they do.
I don't think so.
Well, technically, it's like, why bother with a drop pod? To be honest,
Yeah,
with Grey
everything has
Knights.
deep strike anyway.
Except for the inertial guidance, really, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope I'm building this right.
You've got the instructions there, Harry.
Yeah, it's a big model though.
So, look at how much that warrior is defiled now.
Have you used the Vargheist head face as well?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm using a lot of the Vargheist pieces for it.
54. 56.
This means I'm going to have to spray this non-purple now.
How many different colour schemes have you been through for your nids now?
2.
Because you were doing everything purple originally.
No, I was doing Candy Crush nids originally. And then I thought, well, the pink flesh didn't really work. So I changed the flesh to like a cream. So it's kind of like, it kind of is a splinter fleet of Leviathan, so... But it's my own fleet and it's called Kalesh. And there will be fluff about them. Even made in the campaign. Which is going to be great.
Yeah, check out Phil's campaign.
This campaign's a tester one for one that I'm going to be bringing in the future, which is going to be a lot smaller, like maybe 2 people, maximum 4 people campaign. This is just really so I can get all the games sort of tests animated. Mario Kart in 40k.
What?
I've made Mario Kart in 40k, and any model can get on a bike. You ever gone on bike?
Oh, yeah, the Warlord traits.
But yeah, it's like pretty cool. Some of the things I've done. A zombie game from the mini war game, and they've got a zombie match.
The Halloween match. That was brilliant.
We're gonna have everybody, all 8 players in on that. That'll be pretty cool.
Adam, did you watch the zombie match?
Yeah, I did. I quite liked it.
Is that it?
Oh, that burp. Can you smell it?
I don't wish to. Thank you very much. This feels like it's not wanting to go together properly.
Oh, if you...
I don't think this is right.
Wow, those are complicated instructions.
It almost doesn't fit.
Hang
on.
I got mine pre-built, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Wait. I've worked it out. There's a part that goes to the back.
Adam, question.
There we go.
Which Forge World Imperial Knight would you get?
The one with the sword and the Vulcan Mega Bolter.
Oh, the Castigator.
Yeah.
I would totally get that one as well.
I like the...
Most people say Lancer.
I was going to say I like the Lancer.
Most people say, oh, I like the Lancer. Oh, it's really good. You can take out Germany. I'm just in love with the Castigator. It looks too good.
What do you think of the Harlequin Codex anyway? I've just ordered all my Harlequin stuff. I'm going to end up with... I've got some already, but I'm going to end up with 3 troop squads, 2 Shadow Seers, 2 Death Jesters.
You're going to end up with a lot.
I'm going to end up with 6 Sky Weavers, 4 Star Weavers, and a Solitaire. What I'm thinking of doing though is I think I'm going to spray the Star Weavers and the Sky Weavers black. And I maybe should have done this with me Dark Eldar, I don't know. And paint clear nail varnish over them, but with what's it called? With glitter in it. I think I'm gonna do that. So like it's like a gloss black with loads of multicolored glitter in it. I think that's what I want to go for. So I think I'm going to do that.
Well, here's another one.
Yeah, I could blow glitter, like mix loads of glitter together and blow it on. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. I'll wait until I've built my models. But I don't think I'll even get around to building them until after I've painted my new army. I haven't even thought about painting me eldar yet.
Sponsored by Green Stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the earlier reference as well, if you haven't guessed it by now, at like 20 minutes into the video, and I've just realised I didn't delete the battery from my phone, which means we only have around about another 10-15 minutes of film, so we might have to do this in 2 parts.
Yay!
Yeah. The earlier reference from Phil, I'm Phil, hello. If you haven't watched them, check out the channel Xenovids, Xeno space vids. Again, I'll post a link for them. Ian and is it
Mark?
Mark? Yeah, Chris. I was gonna say. Yeah, they do some pretty cool.
That shows how much you're loved, Mark. People don't remember your name.
Yeah,
But they remember Ian's because it's said at the beginning of every video.
Yeah. Also, at the point of filming this, it's what's the date? It's 20th. It's the 29th of February. 'Cause it's after midnight now. There's no 29th of February. It's not a leap year. It's 1st of March. Hang on, is it a leap year?
No, it's not. It's
No.
2015.
I don't know.
It's never on an odd year.
Is it not?
Never.
Okay. Oh, it's 2 years between the Olympics, isn't it? So it was last
Right.
year.
Okay. So you think of like multiples of 4.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's whatever year the Olympics isn't. So the Olympics was 12, and therefore the leap year I think was last year 14.
Yep. But
Wow.
I'm currently trying to get my Nurgle prepared for the end of the year because I've made a game with Mark where he's trying to get his Grey Knights up and running on his channel, and once he gets them up and running, and I get my Nurgle up and running at the end of the year, we're gonna have a showdown at Warhammer World. It's gonna go down. Right.
Cool. I do like a lot of their vids. Press up challenges.
Oh, so I want to do something then.
Yeah. I think we should do a shot challenge though.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So every time we roll a bad one, they do a press up and they film each other doing it at the end of the match. I think every time we roll a bad one, Phil, we should just like have a shot of alcohol.
I don't want Tyranids to get. I don't want myself to get drunk. It's a bad image on the terminal.
Right. I would say if you're going to do it, if you roll,
I'm a responsible adult around, kids.
If you're going to do it, I think if a weapon's twin linked and you roll a 1, because you get to re-roll it, then it doesn't count.
We're not really discussing how we're gonna do this, are we?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Are you going to do it, Adam?
When will it be?
I don't know. Just sometime we'll do it at mine. But I think Sean would be game for that.
I thought Sean would.
Yeah.
He'll go down fighting though. Johnny would be good.
Yeah, Johnny and Sean. A couple of lads from the club would do it. Yeah, definitely.
Jacob won't.
No.
That's right, Jacob.
Yeah, I need parts 62 and 74. I think they get armor plates. Oh yeah, we were talking about Mark and Ian. Phil tends to ask them when they do their sit and paints.
Yeah.
Like, last time he asked them 30 questions.
Yeah, time before that was just like 10 or something like that. 30 questions. I think Mark had a heart attack because he just stopped speaking.
Oh yeah, speaking of stopping speaking, when Phil actually found out what my new army was, excuse the language, he dropped a bollock. And he kind of rocked backwards and forwards like this for about 30 minutes. Because, yeah, how did you feel, Phil, when I told you?
Honestly, speechless. I think it was more of, I've been saying for weeks and weeks on end that it was Imperial Guard, it's been Imperial Guard. Technically, I'm right on the colour schema, which is what was my only lead. And I was like, it's Imperial Guard, it's Imperial Guard, it's Imperial Guard, it's Imperial Guard, it's Imperial Guard. Oh, no.
Phil did go through a phase where he was playing Guard, and he's now decided he doesn't like them so much.
It's really, the way I have to play is really cheesy, and I don't really want to be cheesy.
Yeah.
So I've just turned them into a fluffy, support type one for my Gene Stealers, where they just where they're gonna be like a supporting shooty allies for my Gene Stealers, for my Tyranids even. And I'm basically like removing their heads, replacing the Hormigorn heads, putting sides and talons on them, things like that, like Hormigorn heads, putting on them, claws, putting them on them, putting like carapace on them, some toxin sacks everywhere. Yeah, so.
Me, on the other hand, I normally play like very up close and in your face armies, and I wanted to go something totally different. To be honest, the army is actually in front of me on my desk there. The way I paint,
Devastating.
The way I paint it really shouldn't take me longer than a couple of weeks to get it finished. Hopefully, I've only got 1850 points. I limited myself to buying 1850 for once instead of buying everything in the codex. So, yeah. Hopefully, it shouldn't take me too long.
But the first two games he's playing,
Yeah.
back rep.
Yeah.
You know out of it now.
No. Right. Phil's going to test play them with this. Yeah. The first proper game I play at the club when I reveal them will also be. I think I'll probably batter up that. I think I'm going to film people's reactions as well when they see what army it is, as well. So. Yeah.
That is looking sweet.
Oh, you've used the back piece as well.
Aye.
Do you want to show the camera?
Might as well do as much as I can. And then this is the one that I'm doing so far, and I'm gonna like once it's like stiffed up, I'm gonna get rid of the arms and things like that and replace.
Are you gonna double them up as warrior shrieks as well?
Yeah, might as well. But I'll be using them more as the Nurgle demons.
And what demons are they?
Nurgle demons, like I just said, Nurgle demons.
Yeah, but what kind of Nurgle demons?
Demon princes.
They're not big enough.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect size.
I thought Demon Princes were on 16 more bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your point?
What are they on?
40.
Obviously, I'm not going to keep them on the same base.
Surely that can't just glue on through one little tiny nodule there.
Nodule?
Like,
I don't think that's a word, Harry.
I think you find it probably is.
I don't think nodule is a word.
Well, I think it is.
I think module is
Comment
a word.
on the video if you think it is.
I think module's a word. I don't think nodule is.
Comment on the video if you think it is a correct
Shall we look
word.
in the Oxford English Dictionary for nodule?
Tell you what, right? You look that up. I'm going to reset that because I've got like 600 megabytes of memory left on the phone. I'll delete everything else, I'll put it on the laptop. We'll get back to you in about 10 minutes.
Running out of space!
In a bit.
We're back.
Right, we're back. Phil did look up nodule. And what was it?
It's like a swelling of like body cells and that, so you were wrong.
I was right that it was a word.
You're right, it was a word.
I just used it in the wrong context.
You used it completely in the wrong context.
Anyway, yeah, I've actually completed both legs for my night so far.
And what night would that be, Harry?
The night for my blood angels, Phil.
But what is the night in Fluff?
It is House Crast.
House Christ? What is that?
Don't ask me, I don't know much about knights. It's an Imperial Knight, it's cool, it's big, it has a D weapon. And someone commented on my Blood Angel showcase video saying I need more knight, so he's my knight.
Just making some quick green stuff. I'm loving green stuff. It's like the best invention.
This is your first time working with it?
Yeah. What are you doing, Adam?
What?
What are you doing?
Says Batman.
You're playing Batman.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're doing something else.
Which Batman?
Arkham City.
I've only played Asylum when it came out like 6 years ago.
Asylumator.
Who's looking forward to the Avengers movie?
Oh.
I haven't watched a single trailer. Do not spoil it. I don't want to know.
Have you seen the poster, Harry?
No. Yes, I've seen the poster because you can see.
Have you seen the blocked out vision by using the sun? Little twins.
Yeah.
I want to see Vision. Don't hide him from me.
Who is it? Paul Bettany the voice?
Yeah, because Paul Bettany did Jarvis.
He is. He's that blonde guy in A Knight's Tale, isn't he? That stars alongside Heath Ledger, who plays the Jester.
Never seen that. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I think when I was quite young. But I can't remember.
Have you got IMDb on your phone?
No.
I'm filming on mine, so I can't look it up.
I can look it up, but I'm busy at the moment. So.
Yeah, I think it's him anyway.
I think this spawn is going to become my favourite. It does become like a Spinosaurus at the moment. With a human head. Or a humanoid type head.
What are you going to do with the small set of wings that you get off that? Because you get 3 large ones, which are part of the arms. And then you get a tiny one, which normally goes on the back of the Vargeist Sergeant equivalent.
Make smaller demon princes?
Uh-huh.
You can only have 3.
Okay,
You can't-
technicality.
You can actually take at least 5.
With one of them being Kurgath.
I don't know, but I thought you was taking the demon Great Unclaim one on the Epidemius or whatever.
Epidemius might actually be an ally detachment from me, actually. Because I want loads of heralds.
And Nurglin's troops.
Yes, they are.
How many points are there?
45 points for 3, and 3 is the minimum.
3 bases.
Yep, 3 bases.
But still, right, if you take 4 bases... Oh no, hang on. It would be 12 bases, but like 2 lots. 4 lots even.
No, 3. 3 is a minimum.
3
45
bases, so 6 points. 6 bases for 90 points as your troops. Take a Demon Prince as your HQ, and then you take 3 more Demon Prince as your heavy support.
No, I would need to take a Great Unclaim one as my HQ.
Alright. But then another one to fill the other HQ slot, and then 3 in your heavy support slot.
4.
And how many points is that?
Oh, well, there'll be like 145, and then you've got all the upgrades that you need to put on them and things like that, so well over 200 for each.
Is that if you upgrade them like Mastery level 3 and give them all the...
Well, they would need to have the mark of Nurgle, so they go up by 15 points. Then I would definitely give them wings, so I think that's 40 or 35 points. Can't remember.
And do you give them the...
And I might give them more forged armor just with a 3 armor save.
What's that thing that gives them like kind of like miniature warlord traits, but just for demons?
Exalted rewards.
Yeah, that's the
great
one.
rewards. I think I'll probably give them exalted rewards. I want one of them to have the Grimnoy because I'm doing some flesh hounds, but I'm going to do them as of Nurgle. I want one of them to go behind, well, go alongside them to give them their 3-up invul, and 20 flesh hounds with Karanak with 3-up invuls is just insane. And I want one of them to have the portal glyph. And then the other one doesn't really need an exalted reward for that sort of case, so I'll probably just give them an exalted reward and go for one of the close combat weapons. What else? And then Psycho Mastery. I want them all Psycho Mastery level 3 because I want them to be summoning Nurgle all over the place. That was the first thing I thought when I was doing Nurgle. I want to summon the plague all over the place. So it's going to be a lot of money spent on models for it. I would proxy it to test it out, but there'll be so much proxying, and I'm not marking enough Daven, so...
Yeah, I've got no objection to people proxying. I don't normally like to do it myself. I know I did it in my Blood Angel Bat Rep. It's because I didn't actually have a flamer painted. Most of my weapons are magnetised. I I did only have one flamer painted rather than 2. I could have literally just swapped it off for, like, I've got a flamer that's just sprayed black that's already magnetised. But, I mean, the metal gun was so close anyway, like, looking from the top, so I just left it. Yeah, what's people's opinions on proxying? Like, do you think as long as it's a similar model that it's acceptable?
Yeah, as long as it's a similar model and there's not like whole army, like 1 or 2 models, okay.
So, like, for example, Eldar, Shadowseers, Farseers, and Warlocks.
Yeah,
they're all pretty much the same. You can see what
I'll be fine with that. And then it's also with it's not like it's like weapons as well. It doesn't really matter about weapons.
So like me earlier, when the sergeant in the assault squad had a power weapon, but I never hit the point, so it was just a combat
It doesn't
sword.
matter. It's just it's just to look at them. I'm not too bosh about the weapons because of course sometimes like even the Razorback kit you don't get assault cannon or the last cannon with the twin plasma gun, so you're gonna need a proxy sometimes because you just don't have the things with them. It's also in like you made your tactical marine squad and you just don't have the patience like this bald fella has here to magnetize them all.
Or have 6 tactical squads.
Or have 6 tactical squads. So you decide to just give them one thing, and then if you want to change it, you just say, "Oh, this is a flamer instead of a plasma gun." Because I would be fine with that sort of proxy, but not when you go, "Oh, this is a revenant. I'm bringing it as a phantom." Not happening. Not happening. This is a warrior, and I'm bringing it as a turbogun. Not happening. Not happening. This is a gargoyle, I'm bringing it as a high tyrant. This is a land speeder, bringing it as a land raider.
This is a Tyranid warrior, bringing it as an Urgle Demon Prince.
Hey.
Nah, I think, was the one game somebody forgot to take some Terminators and they borrowed your Tyranid warriors because they were on the same size base? Yeah.
Wasn't that your massive, like, one with Graham?
Yeah, it was. It was you!
I didn't forget to take Terminators.
You forgot to bring the
was
Wraith
Liam.
Blades that you were painting for Liam.
And it was,
Yes, I did.
Wraith, I
I
think.
did actually, yeah.
So you went back there for it because you forgot your dice and your tape measure. Turns out, those dice and tape measure are already there, out there, and so was the Wraith Blades.
Yeah, that was Liam's fault.
Oh, living heck yeah.
So, there's the legs for the Wraith Knight. That ain't no Wraith Knight. Eldar trickery, no.
Eldar cheesery.
Cheesery. It was very cheesery today. Josh he had some Black Marines and
Wow.
with melters and stuff. So he said
Black Marines with melters and stuff.
he
Wow.
proxied them as Legion.
No. It's just the way you're referencing Black Marines with melters and stuff. Your armies you face, boy.
Yeah, he totally took me by surprise with the Legion of the Damned. So glad I didn't take Dark Eldar because I ignored cover, no jink. Yeah, thank God. Anyway, I've got a question.
Yeah.
What did you actually think of the fire after before you got incredibly lucky and took it down with a penetrating vector strike?
I was scared.
I can't believe it took all 5 wounds off your turbo gun.
Yeah. Only just though, so
Yeah.
if I had like a regen and maybe some other things could
I
happen
was-
about other stuff, so
I could have cried when you took it down.
and so simply as well.
It,
I think,
it,
did
what?
it go straight just as I came on Skype?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't too pleased about that.
You know what you were saying about proxying? What
Yeah.
do you think about like using models from like other companies?
That's an interesting question actually because there was something I was looking at and I can't remember where it was now.
Well, I found a website for Tyranid models where I found really better looking Ravengers, and they cost £5. Like £5 or £3, I can't remember. And I found good looking Trigon models and good looking High Tower models. There's me, and they were even cheaper and look so much better. And there's me like brainstorming in my head. Yeah, I'm still buying them, and they're basically recasts. They're just similar named somewhere, and they're recasts, and they look amazing. Like as long as we know what it is and you can tell what it is, I have no problems with it because it's like the same thing with conversions.
Yeah, Josh, the Necron player, he was after some it was a War Machine model, wasn't it?
Like, you know?
Someone was after a War Machine model and said it would work well as I think it was Wraith. I think he said, but yeah, there was some War Machine ones that would actually fit quite well. A couple of websites I've noticed that, like especially like Dark Elf type models for Dark Eldar, Raging Heroes, does some incredibly detailed models. I haven't ordered from them. I think they no, hang on, Puppets War as well. They do like their own robotic ones for Necrons. They do some alien ones and some like they're called Space Orcs. I think they've just got a Kickstarter up for the new Dark Elf stuff, and it looks really, really detailed. I would say it's definitely worth checking out. Raging Heroes don't do very many models, but the ones that do again look incredibly detailed, and I think that's definitely worth checking out.
Ski-ball models are quite nice.
Scribe, yeah, I know which ones you mean. I don't know how you pronounce the name though. Yeah, they're quite detailed as well. I've looked at those and I think they're quite cool. But no, I think using other companies' models is fine as long as it's blatantly obvious what it is.
Yeah. Like, I think when Forge will bring up the rules for Sanguinius,
Yeah.
Ski-ball do quite a nice like model for him.
They do. I've seen it, and I have seriously considered getting it quite a few times.
Yeah.
And the only reason you hold back on it is because Forge will do really nice Primarchs.
They do.
Yeah, I love my Angor.
I like Loken model. I'm not really a Loken gamer, but I do like Loken's model. Is it Loken?
Logan.
No, it's not Loken. Loken. Who's the Imperial Fist one?
Imperial Fist. Isn't Imperial Fist Rogel?
I don't know.
Imperial Fist is Dawn. Definitely Rogel Dawn.
I don't know. Can't remember.
One of the other lads from the club, Graham, has actually been painting up quite a few. He got Horus, and then he couldn't decide between three. Which ones were it?
He couldn't decide between three, and then eventually just bought them all, didn't he?
No, he asked his wife's opinion, who's knows about the hobby and stuff, but isn't like into it like what we are.
Yeah.
And she basically turned and said, "Well, why don't you just buy all three? Everybody should have a wife like that. Everybody." So yeah, he spent like
a lot of money, but they look awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine if he like actually bought a 4K list where he just brought nothing but Primarchs and bound.
I'm gonna do that one day.
No, Adam.
I think
Bad Adam.
I think we should do a totally ridiculous proxy army. Not proxy. Unbound of an Imperial Knight, a Wraith Knight, a Riptide, a Gorkanaut.
If someone challenges to a 120,000 point game, you ready for this? I will bring 1,000 Biovols. 1,000, no, so it would be 3,000 Biovols.
Yep.
That'll be great. Give me 3,000 Biovores and I'll win every game.
No.
Why? You just bring a Land Raider. Actually, no, I'll probably just swamp so much of the board with biovores that the Land Raider won't be able to move.
Yeah. Flamestone cannons.
Yeah. And it'll just keep on coming from reserves because I couldn't fit them all on the table.
That would be insane.
It's going to become fluff.
And I take it that you're done.
No. Far from done. We need more green stuff. Gimme green stuff. Gimme a man after midnight. Copyright, that's right.
Yeah, I've had to put up with Phil singing all night.
Oh, like Adam would even sing with me.
Can I get to sing along now?
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Adam?
No.
Adam, please, be a bear.
Does anybody think that Phil sounds like the creepy old guy off Family Guy, the one with the... Is it Herman?
Bring your badass back here.
Yeah, that's scary, Phil. that
Herbert the Pervert, that's his name.
Yeah, that's the one. I haven't watched Family Guy in years, since like
Running
series
on back early.
5 or 6. I think 7 was maybe the last one I watched, and it used to be really funny, and then it just got totally out of hand, and the jokes were just... They weren't funny anymore.
Got some nice red rosy apples if you like an apple. I got some popsicles in my basement if you like a popsicle.
Like...
Do you like popsicles? Because I've got plenty found in my basement if you like
So that's just creepy, man.
Yes.
It's Phil creepy is what he does.
That's why they call me Philly Savile.
Peter Phil.
Hey. Codex Peter Phil.
I feel... Am I missing a sprue? I am. Yes. 106 and 105.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Adam?
Well, no.
Supposed to join in, Adam. How about you, Harry? Will you join in?
No.
Why?
I play bass, I don't sing.
Do you now?
I don't.
I play guitar. I don't think.
I play the Philip Rife.
We should so make a 40k band. Adam on guitar, me on bass, Josh on drums, and you when you sing properly, you're actually not bad.
I'm not bad.
No.
Great.
You're better than all of us.
Yeah.
To be fair, I say I don't think, but it's pretty much all I've done today.
What, sing?
Yeah, I was doing some songwriting.
I didn't realise you sang.
There's many things you don't know.
There's a difference between songwriting.
Going on in here, it's not the bright lights, not the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I was doing the obligatory writing and acoustics on a metal record, and I wanted some lyrics for it.
I got no idea what you just said because Phil's been annoying.
Just him.
I thought you were doing the middle bit there of Whole Lot of Love.
How loud? What?
Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Don't know how that song goes, so...
What? How can you not know how that song goes?
How can you know?
You're not the person we thought you were.
Please tell me
But
you
I'm
at
the
least
person
know.
you deserve.
Of course I know it is. So.
And
I'm
I've just,
shocked that Phil doesn't.
I used to play that with a band I was in a couple of months ago.
What?
And there's like a big guitar solo in the middle where the hi-hat's just playing. And then it's, the guitar solo comes in and the drums and bass just go bam, 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 bam. So yeah. I've got a question. I've got a question. What 40k channels do you watch on YouTube? Which one's your favourite and why?
My top 3.
Right, what's your top 3 then?
So in 3rd position is 40k Scribe.
Yep. And why? Why do you like 40k Scribe?
Well, we've had chats over the interwebs, and he's a pretty cool guy, and I just support him so much through his channel. So that's one of the reasons why I watch it. Plus, he gives such good tips and tricks on it, and I love his bat reps on it as well. So that's why I watch 40k Scribe.
I quite like him as well because he doesn't just offer 40k tips. He loves the book. Is it called The Art of War?
I think so.
And he offers quite a lot of psychological advice against your opponent as well. Rather than just specific tactical advice. Yeah, I agree. I like 40k Scribe.
In 2nd position is Mini Wargaming.
Yeah, I do like a lot of stuff that Mini Wargaming do. I think everyone kind of has a favourite Mini Wargamer. For me, I like Steve and Dave bounce off each other very well, I think.
Yeah, I think...
it's one of the bat reps that sticks out to me is... the Space Wolves versus Chaos that they did on the Zone Mortalis.
Oh, yeah.
And you had to roll it.
So good.
Oh, yeah. When you roll a 6 and the whole tile disappears.
Yeah.
And Dave was just, Steve!
And then, my favourite is either Owen or Leland, so... Yeah, and then coming in at number 1 is Xenovids. I think that channel's amazing.
What do you like about Mark and Ian then? It is Mark, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. I just get the feel when I come into it and I'm sitting down and I see, oh look, they've got a video up. I'm like, yes, and I'm so pleased. I'm so happy, and I'm like, yeah, get in, because I literally, it's so relaxing to watch their videos, and it's not like they're gone super competitive either. It's really relaxing. It's really fun. We bounce off each other a lot, and I think one of my favourite moments from them was when Mark rolled his pen result on a Dreadnought, one of Ian's Dreadnoughts, and Ian goes, and he rolled a 6, and then Ian goes, oh, it's immobilised, but it was with an AP2 weapon, and Ian didn't realise, and he goes, oh, it's immobilised, and then Mark was so offended, he was like, why? Why is it immobilised? Why? And couldn't stop laughing. Neither could Ian.
I do like them.
I like them.
The very...
I like the cup thing, the cup games.
Oh, the Christmas Cup that they did.
Yeah, the Christmas Cup and then the Battle League. Really do enjoy them.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched all of the Battle League.
I'm so glad that the Tyranids always win.
But yeah, I like theirs. Mini Wargaming's great. I like Dave's banter bat reps. I love Steve.
I'm gonna have to do some of
and I think Matt writes some great fluffy stuff. I don't know.
I like Matt.
He's cool. I prefer Dave.
I prefer Dave, but I do quite like Matt's sitting talks.
Yeah. But I think with Mark and Ian, it's less professional than Mini Wargaming, but in some respect, I think more inviting. It's more friendly and a bit more personal. As much as Matt and Dave and Steve and everybody talk to you and so forth, it's more homely, I think, because they obviously film it at home. Yeah, they've got some great crack as well. Yeah, they don't just stick to 40k. They do talk about other stuff and
fantasy.
They have a laugh and stuff as well. And it doesn't feel like they're just churning out stuff. Not that Mini Wargaming does, but they do put out a lot of videos for a lot of different games, and Yeah, I like Xenovids.
Well,
I
that's
think-
weird.
What?
So you get right wing, left wing, right wing, left wing, left wing, left wing.
I think for me, in third place, it would be Australia 40k, because, I don't know, I quite like them. They just do loads of, like, massive campaigns and stuff.
Damn it.
They were all on the same sprue. You should have cut both of them off at the same time, because there was... Sorry, Adam. Phil's having a...
Bad beer.
It was not bad.
I know, like it makes no sense. Even if I did, right, it would still come out the same. 2 left wings.
That can't be right.
Unless it was like in a different pose, like it was like
Yes, one of the...
like one's like this, and then he's got it like where he's like flung it up like that. So he's got like that, and then like this one's down, like that. I don't know. I'll just leave it out. I'll try and find a way to convert it, really.
I haven't got the box either. That's odd. Because I know the sergeant one, the wings were different because it looked like he was using them as kind of sides. So, I don't know. $111 and $112. I'm surprised at how little parts there actually was for this. Like, I don't know if you built your Wraith Knight yet.
Yeah, I built Dave.
Dave the Wraith Knight.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, the Wraith Knight was definitely harder to build than this.
I didn't think that Wraith Knight was that hard, it just took a long time.
Yeah, because like there's loads of parts for it, and like each part of his leg takes like 6-7 pieces or something stupid.
Thought you were gonna say 6 or 7 years.
No, 6 or 7 pieces. So that's an awkward silence.
I'm surprised that no one said that their favourite, like, 40k channel isn't the Dark Artisan.
Or Codex Phil.
No, Codex Phil's rubbish.
Oh, Adam, you trying to hurt me right there? Were you trying to hurt my feelings? Right?
Yeah.
But why?
Because I can.
Right.
I would maybe have a look at a picture of them, mate, because 2 of the wings go on different. Did you not cut them out the same sprue, or did you just...
I didn't cut them out the same sprue because the wings were awkward. Like this one was like it just looked weird. That looked right, and then I came to this and I was like, whoa.
Actually, you know what you were saying about like a 40k themed band? I'm fairly sure there is one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it called
I think
Sea
they're called... I think it's a mixture of like 40k and fantasy, and I think they're called Bolt Thrower.
Appropriate name.
I think we should start getting into Lord of the Rings.
What, the game?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think
it's not. It's not my. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like tea. Yeah, I don't drink tea or coffee.
I like
I don't know, like,
I like
the old Lord of the Rings game where, like, yeah, like, proper armies, but I'm not too keen on the,
The Hobbit is turned into a skirmish.
yeah.
But so was the original Lord of the Rings, unless he took like War of the Ring or something. Well, the ring made like bigger apparently. Yeah.
What's everyone's favourite model in 40k?
Oh.
Actually, let me rephrase that. What's everyone's favourite model, as in model-wise only? And what's everyone's favourite model, as in rules-wise?
Model-wise, probably. Are we including Forge World?
I would say no.
Or then.
Just standard Games Workshop.
Probably then. Technically, it's not released yet, but the new Bloodthirster that's coming out next week.
Fair enough.
Model-wise, either the Hive Crone. Harry loves them.
No.
Or or Epidemius.
I've never actually seen him.
It's like a
Is he on, like-
it's like a herald like this with a sword on a throne.
On a throne.
Like a very tall throne. Rules wise, Epidemius
Still.
still.
I think rules-wise, I would go Drago.
Yeah, I was thinking Drago rules-wise.
Strength 7.
So yeah, that cut off for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, we were talking about rules and favourite models. Adam, what's your favourite model looks-wise?
The Bloodthirster.
The new one.
Yeah.
That's the wings done.
Cool.
That was a pain.
Yeah.
What's your least favourite model?
Yeah, man.
Looks or rules?
Both, I know.
Rules. Rules the new Nightbringer. Because of its 12-inch Doom ability. Looks would have to be the model that is designed specifically to look like Harry right here.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Looks wise, it would be one of Blood Angels, which is the Korbulu one.
You read my mind. Now, before Christmas, that model came out. And when I saw him in White Dwarf, I was like instantly, yeah, that's Kabulo. I mean, well, it's a relic mastercrafted chainsaw called Heaven's Teeth, I think. Drendon plus 1 or 2 strength.
That looks like a Kabulo.
Yeah, easily, because of the robe, the chalice, the mastercrafted unique chainsword. So that's the basic sanguinary priest now. There's Kabulo. With a basic chainsword. Yeah. So if I'm ever going to use Kabulo, I will take Kabulo. But I will say, can I use him as Kabulo? Because he looks so much better. I mean, to be honest, I was expecting a few of the characters to get upgrades on new models, because every single model is exactly the same as when I used to play 15 years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mephiston's model is great. Dante's is decent. But Kabulo's is exactly the same as it was years ago.
There was rumours going around, apparently Dante was supposed to get an upgrade, but he never did.
Yeah. There was rumours about the Blue Angel Terminators as well, and to be honest, I think the Blue Angel Terminator squad is way overpriced. The only thing you get is a couple of Blood Angel parts in it and a banner.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Terminators anyway. I bought a Terminator Assault Squad, and I bought a Terminator Tactical Squad.
And you bought Space Hulk.
And then I bought Space Hulk. So, I mean, between them, I've got 21 tactical Terminators. So I've got like a heavy flamer, I've got the assault cannon, and I've got the cyclone missile launcher. I've got 5 with lightning claws, 5 Warhammers, a couple with chain fists and stone bolters, and 2 other sergeants. And I never run them. I don't know what it is. It's not me.
And then I'm just going to try and see how many suits of Terminator armor I've got. I think about 38-ish.
Terminators.
Yeah.
Over how many armies is that?
3.
That's not bad.
I don't know, it's... For World Raiders, it would be 5. Then Grey Knights would be 1, 11, 12, so that's 17. And Blood Angels, for like characters, 20. And then, yeah, I think I'm 37. And I think I'm forgetting some, so I'll probably find some somewhere.
Well, I've got 3 characters. I've got the Librarian out of Space Hulk. I've got the really old metal Captain, and I've got Captain Carline.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
So yeah, I have got the incredibly old school Terminator Chaplain, and he looks ridiculous. That is something I need to get, is a Chaplain and Terminator armor. Actually, that's something I was incredibly disappointed about in the New Blood Angel Codex. The fact that they entirely removed the HQ choice of Reclusiarch.
And Sanguinary Priest can't go in Terminator's armor anymore.
Yeah, that was a bit of a downfall. And the fact he no longer has a 6-inch bubble for Feel No Pain. It's just his squad. That was a bit of an annoyance for the way that I used to play.
I still think we should do a 5th edition Codex versus 7th edition Codex game.
And I tell you now, 5th edition would win.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm not sure either.
I really like the new Codex.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Furious Charge and +1 initiative on the charge is great, but it's on the charge. Reclusiarchs don't exist, which means you have to take Astaroth to reroll hits and wounds with Death Company. Yes, the jump packs with Death Company are cheaper. Kabulo went up in points, and he's not as good. Doesn't get
I
a
never brought him anywhere, so...
He used to get a 2-up, Feel No Pain. Yeah, exactly.
Did that used to be just a him to his squad, or?
No, it was just him. He got a 2-up and conferred. Can't remember what the rest of it would have been. But yeah, Mephiston, his stats got totally nerfed.
But then he is a lot cheaper.
He's 75 points cheaper.
And you can take him in squads now.
Yep, you can take him in squads. He's now an independent character.
I mean, to be fair, he's been
so
nerfed,
squads kind of got nerfed.
Better than most combat characters.
You up?
He's been nerfed and he's still ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, it depends on the site of powers you get as well. I mean, if you cast Blessing on him, which is the Sanguinary Primaris.
It's not time 1.
Well, he has Sanguine Sword anyway to start with.
To be honest, I think I would go keep his Sanguine Sword and then go Biomancy and try and get a...
Endurance.
Yeah.
And there's another one that I would normally go for as well. I can't remember the name of it.
What's the +3 strength and toughness one?
Iron Arm.
No,
Iron Arm, that's the one.
no, there's another one as well that I wouldn't mind getting with it.
Life leech.
Warp speed.
Yeah, that's the one. And there's one that gives you is it a 4 feeling up here?
I think that's endurance.
Yeah. The problem is though, isn't he only toughness 5 now?
Yeah. Which means he can be insta-killed, and I don't think he's been given an end run yet.
Nope.
No, and he's only got artificer armor.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're going to bring him now, you have to bring him in, like, even a 5-man tactical squad.
Yeah.
Still works
Just
out
to
cheaper
soak
than
up
it was
wounds and
before.
look out serum. Yeah, the fact that Dante's now got a fast axe is great as well.
An Eternal Warrior.
Yeah, he needed it only being toughness 4, man. I mean, I've never fielded him since that. I just like that everybody lost Descent of Angels as well. And
Assault Marines.
Assault Marines moving to fast attack was crap. Because you've lost all that Blood Angel fluffiness. But
Yeah, I've got better.
on a technicality, or whether it was deliberate, I don't know. You can take 2 special weapons per 5-man assault squad now. And I think 5 Marines in a drop pod with 2 special weapons, and then the sergeant with either a pistol or combi can be pretty nasty.
As well, I always felt that with the Assault Marines, you had to play like really aggressive, and you just ended up getting shooten up. So like you only had like a few models left when you got another charge.
See, that's where when I played 5th edition, I used to have 2 5-man squads of Assault Marines, and I would attach a Sanguinary Priest to one of them, and keep the other one within 6 inches so that they also got feel no pain. I then ran 2 packless assault squads, again with a special weapon in each of the 5s. I normally ran melters in them all, and again attach a Sanguinary Priest, and keep them within 6 inches of each other. Keep them ones more closer to the back, and I used to take a Razorback with one. And a Land Raider with the other, because you could get them with a 35-point discount. I mean, like 215 points for a last cannon Land Raider. But we're now forced to take Tactical Marines. And I don't know whether it's a good thing. Furious Charging, obviously, +1 initiative is really, really good. There's a couple of formations as well. I mean, the formation with the 3 Storm Ravens and the 3 tactical squads. I mean, even bog standard it comes in as 1,020 points. But re-rolling to arrive on the first turn.
I mean, the way I've been running it recently is for troops having 10-man tactical squad with like melters and heavy bolters and plasma guns and stuff, and like drop pod. So you've got like threat turn 1, and then for my other troop choice, usually just Raffin's Death Company from Shield Ball.
Yeah.
Just because why not?
I need to look at that because I haven't looked at that in any detail at all.
Yeah, if you're down tomorrow, then.
Cool, I'll check it out then.
I'm loving this converting.
They look good.
I want an army on him.
Do you think anyone will ever redesign the Dread Knight model?
I don't know. Did you see you need an arm?
Yeah.
Blue box behind us over there, the one with the blue liquidy stuff in. Is there anything in? If not, you see that box there with all the spare sprues on the top?
Aye.
Look in the bottom of that.
This is gonna be fun.
Just lift all the sprues out.
Aye.
I'm convinced there's an arm in there somewhere. There's a hand. I'm sure I've seen an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely something, 'cause I've seen one. Just bear with my hand. Yeah, I've got loads of random bits. If you try one of them 2-bits boxes, there might be one in there as well. You have to watch some glasses of water though. I don't think I'm too far finishing this. I haven't got many parts left actually. That's mainly marine bits, I think.
Yeah,
The best off. Check the other one. I think it'll be in there somewhere. Ah, that's my thumb.
no.
I'm gonna have a look.
Oh, okay.
You can't steal that giant 200-sided talon arm thing either.
Like I wanted to.
No. There's not. What's that? Oh, tail for Talos.
I have it. Like maybe.
There's a quick look. I was convinced there was an entire arm somewhere. You sure there's definitely not one in that blue box? Pass it there?
This one.
Yeah. I was convinced there was one in there.
No, in this box at all.
I was convinced there was an entire Vargeist arm. Oh well. Oh.
Then I'm gonna. Okay, how about I do?
Yeah, I'm pretty knackered now. What time is it?
No idea.
About 2.
It's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a night for filming.
Aye.
So yeah.
Yeah, I need to be up and out.
If anyone's actually sat and watched this entire video,
Well, flipping done.
well done, yeah. We've talked nothing but crap for 2 hours nearly.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the video is going to be. It's in 3 parts now. Yeah, please like, subscribe. Shout out to everybody that we've mentioned. I'll try and put, try and remember to put comments in for links to everybody's channel. But yeah. Yeah, good night. It's very late.
Yeah, very good night.
Right, thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Aye.
See ya.